Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. A couple of things are now on the horizon, and first and foremost, happy Sunday. Hoping that you had a great day. I spent a lot of the day content brainstorming, which is something I'll bring up in a little bit, editing the podcast, and I also shot next week's podcast, actually. So it's been a really busy Saturday for me. Now, no, today is Sunday for you guys. This is when I record stuff and post it for you guys the following day. So the reason why I've been like content brainstorming is I've been getting suggestions in the comments about doing other things besides Pokemon battles. A lot of people wanted me to do ZA when it comes out, like I do a full Let's Play, which I'm totally fair to do, because I want to. I was going to do one of Arceus, and I used my Elgato like capture card and not OBS, and half the footage got corrupted. And then I tried doing Pearl the same way, because I got Shining Pearl, and it got corrupted using the same method. So I'm not going to use those. I'm going to go over to OBS. I'm able to record no problems, have little difficulties, right? So I have put up a poll, and it's on multiple different platforms. It's the same question all the way around. Most of them are only for a day, so if you see this video, please vote on it. I do appreciate you guys taking the time out to answer the questions, and that is to do Let's Plays, 7-star raids, shiny hunting, or like bringing in some Pokemon TCG content. Mostly the Game Boy, but if you guys want to see live, I can do live. I don't really have any updated decks to really play, but if you guys want to see something like that, again, please let me know. I do want to get an answer from you guys before I start coming up with the possibilities of what that might do for the channel, right? I do want to listen to my audience, and I do want to take in consideration what you guys think. So I want to see what you guys think first, then go through the numbers and see what it would take for us to either do both or switch over to one. In either case, though, I want you to just answer as honestly as you can, as it is kind of important to me. You guys are my audience. I do care what you guys want to watch. Otherwise, what I could do is just go back to doing horror content, because there's plenty of games that I could play out of that category. But if you guys just want to stick with Pokemon, which I definitely do love, let me know, because I'm down to do that as well. So just keep me in the loop. I'll be really paying attention. If you guys need me to post the poll again, I make it like extended or whatever, or just join the Discord and just talk to me straight there. I'm totally down to listen to what you guys are thinking of. So there's that. Plus, I'm trying to build the living decks, so this could be like a good, not excuse, but a reason why that I would, play the other games that I do have and have access to that I could actually play. I don't have a capture card for my 3DS, which is unfortunate, but I do have Shining Pearl. I have Sword. I borrowed Shield from my buddy, but it's the same thing as Sword, so I can redo Sword for you guys. I'm not going to redo Scarlet. Obviously, I'm not resetting that, but if you guys want to see the base game for Scarlet Violet, I can always borrow my brother's Violet version and play through that and have no problem. And then I have Arceus, if you guys want to see that. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there, because it is going to change a little bit, but I want to know where you guys think where the channel should go, and then I'll counteract that and go, okay, so this is what we're realistically looking for, like a time frame type deal. So we'll see first, maybe make a couple of pilot episodes and then see what you guys think, and then go from there. As terms for VGC, we're going to continue our rank climb using this team. We haven't really made a whole lot of changes. I went through the list and I kind of see where I could make changes to the team, but because I got realistically held up by the edits and stuff like that, and then filming the other podcast today, I did not have a good amount of time, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't trying to do this on a back thing. So I also cooked today, and it does take a long time to edit a podcast. It takes like a minimum of like 3 hours for a 1 hour podcast. And we tried a brand new thing, which is I think I understand why my microphone settings are kind of getting messed up. Like when I go to record off of using Adobe AI podcast systems, they're still in the beta phase. It changes the volume for my computer, and I didn't know that until today when I go to record this video. So that's interesting. I will write a review for that one just because of the fact that like I want to give my honest opinions, but I also want to give some feedback to the team, especially for the team that says they're not focusing on AI and then completely focusing on AI. It's so funny. But anyways, back to the Pokemon business. I know you guys aren't here for that other shiznaz, so we're getting back over here. So we haven't really made any changes to the team. Because of the hangups that I had earlier, I wasn't able to like do any major changes, wasn't able to calc for specific Pokemon, but at the same time, I don't think that we really need to. We were very, very, very close to the end of the month. So what we're going to do is do Sunday's video, and then when I wake up, probably record the rest of the week. So we get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday recorded and uploaded. If I do need things to the teams, then I will do that there, but most likely we'll be focusing with the team that we have. Thursday, like I said, we'll have the tier video where I'm going to do the entire thing. So you guys will have that to watch. And we'll have no videos for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the podcast is canceled for next weekend. I will not be anywhere around my computer for 24 hours at least. So there's that. So probably going to be doing some local stuff. Now, JT during the podcast said I could start like vlogging the more in-person stuff, which may or may not work depending on the shop in question, especially for someone like JT who really takes care of his personal information and stuff like that. So I will give that some thought, but it's probably not going to go anywhere, which is why I put out the poll. So yeah, anyway. We're going to continue with this, and hopefully we continue our win streak. We did go 5-1, which was dope. And if we can continue that stride, we'll be so much better at doing what we're trying to do. So without further ado, let's get into our 6 matches of today and see how we do. Please do not forget to vote in the community tab. Let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out more than you know. And let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so it's Zamazenta, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Pelipper, Raging Bolt, and Fluttermane. Interesting. So for Zamazenta, we could walk in with Ogerpon. He's going to be able to do a lot against the assortment of Pokemon. Pelipper and Raging Bolt are the ones that it would struggle against, especially for Incineroar. But we do have combos that we could possibly do for the rest. By combos, I mean, we do have answers. We don't want to bring in Whimsicott. They don't really have anyone that's going to be able to outspeed me per se. I mean, Fluttermane could still be fast, but is it faster than what I could do? I don't think so. So let's open up with Calyrex Entity. Bring in, I kind of want to bring in Dragonite. It would be extremely helpful. Yeah, Dragonite, and we'll do Chien-Pao. We'll leave Ogerpon and Whimsicott in the back. Probably like the worst decision though, now that I'm thinking about it. It's like, I wish that we could bring all 6. That would be so dope, but I'm glad that we can only bring in 4. It's kind of like a conundrum that I have. I want to bring in as many as that I want, but I know that if I do, it's going to screw me up quite a bit. Zamazenta and Incineroar, which is not going to affect me whatsoever. But we could do... Well, the shield gets a boost in defense. Psychic Surge comes in, so Fake Out will now do nothing. Get a boost by the Psychic Seed. Intimidate, which again does nothing. So I can't knock out Incineroar no matter what I do. So what I want to do is go ahead and do Acid. Oh no! Oh, no! I do not want to do that. Zamazenta has the thing. He has Wide Guard. He absolutely has Wide Guard. So what I want to do is hit Entity with the Follow Me and use Psychic against the Wide Guard. No Wide Guard. Yep, Psychic. Goes Zamazenta. That's a lot of damage. Iron Defense, it's getting ready to do its thing. Knockoff goes over to Entity. Does not have an item, so it does nothing really. Goes Psychic again. I think Zamazenta is going to protect itself though. But I can't do anything to Incineroar, so I don't think it really matters. Sacred Sword. Oh, Sacred Sword would do some stuff. I don't outspeed. All right. Follow me again. Withdrew. Okay. This is... Yay! Rillaboom, let's go. You're gonna do protect? You are, okay. So we called that out specifically. Fake Out still doesn't do anything to, obviously to my guy over there, but it will screw me up somewhat. Except when I do this. So now I can do Psychic, hit that slot, and I can do Helping Hand, or I can follow me to make it so Entity takes the hit. We're going to... Yes, Entity has already taken a hit, so I need to do that. Follow me. I'm going to stop the Fake Out. I think Fake Out would have hit there if it did. Psychic. Hit Zamazenta does go down, so now I get a boost. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to do is this, so the Entity goes down. So now I can bring out someone else, and since I got rid of my field, I can now bring in someone that's incredibly powerful and is able to deal with that side of the field with no problem. Out comes Pelipper. Out comes Dragon. So I know all four, I think. Yes. And it's just 3 left. Okay, so I could swap to Qian Pao. Terra Extreme Speed into Rillaboom. We're going to lose our +1 in special attack because it doesn't really do anything right now, but we can bring in Qian Pao, which then is going to lower down the physical attack of everything on the field. And I'm going to be able to survive quite a bit because of that. So we're going to Terra Normal and Extreme Speed into Rillaboom, which is not... It may get knocked out. It's a good chance it will. Here comes the Wide Guard, though. Okay. So, most likely Pelipper is the one with Wide Guard. Zamazenta does not have it. Down goes that guy. Out comes Incineroar. Inner Focus does not allow my stats to go down, but it's now down to 2 to 3. I am the 3. They're the 2. Let's protect here. And I'm going to go ahead and Extreme Speed into Pelipper next. I think that's the best combo that I have. Because now this makes it so that my Legendary is still intact in the back and they can't necessarily knock me out right away. Protecting so Qian Pao can stay on the field for just a little bit longer. Extreme Speed. It's going to go right into Pelipper, which should knock it out. May not. Nope, does not. It's a bulky. But it did get hit with the Rocky Helmet, so... Hurricane goes into the Protect. Does Knockoff go into Dragonite? Nope, Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Will-O-Wisp goes in. Dragonite was burnt. Okay, so let's go ahead and Sucker Punch the Pelipper. And I'll start extreme speeding the okay. Pelipper protects, which is totally fine. Extreme speed, let's go right into the Incineroar. Still a lot of damage. Sucker Punch is gonna fail. Will-O-Wisp goes over to the Chien-Pao and he's gonna burn it. Okay. So -1 and the burn, which is not great, but I'm not gonna swap out anybody because I don't really need to. I honestly do not need to, so I'm okay with what we've got here. Grassy Field disappears. We'll protect here, and I'm gonna Extreme Speed the Pelipper again. This should knock out the Pelipper now. And I'm gonna take a little bit of damage due to the Rocky Helm. But at least, since these are the last two monsters they have, at least I know where the ending goal is. I just have to play this out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It's gotta be calm, concise, and be able to do all the moves that I want. As long as I do that, I'll be fine. Terra, it's probably gonna go to Incineroar, but it could go to Pelipper. It's Incineroar. Okay, Ghost. Okay. Interesting. That's super interesting. Made it so that it, now Dragonite can't do anything, and I'm left with something ominous. However, they also did something to them. Okay, I do not think... I mean, it can do Will-O-Wisp, but I do not think that it has anything else. So what I could do... They did knock up there, so they're probably thinking I'm going to trade, and I'm not. Okay, so the thought process was if they wanted to try to force a trade with, like, Calyrex that's in the back, they thought that maybe I would do to Dragonite. But then if they focus on Chien-Pao and let Dragonite alone, they're left with this, like, the same options, right? As soon as he Terra'd Ghost, it shuts off Dragonite, but it left him open with Chien-Pao with Sucker Punch. So even if Chien-Pao went down with any of the movesets that, you know, realistically could be used on Incineroar, they opened up the door for me to get to pretty much secure my win. As long as they didn't Terra, they were in a very, very better spot. But after Terra, it seemed kind of not there, because if I swap anyone to bring out Calyrex, Calyrex gets hit, and then I bring someone else out, I can do the exact same thing. So it's... especially if I swapped out Dragonite. If I swapped out Dragonite, swapped out to where you can use a different move, there's nothing that Incineroar can do after that. And I still have Band, and I do a ton of damage. Here we have Shadow Rider, Urshifu, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Pelipper, and Farigiraf. Okay, so we're going to be probably seeing the same 5 Pokemon now. We're getting really, really close to Worlds. We're going to be seeing Incineroar, Urshifu, and Pelipper, and Rillaboom. At least those 4. Farigiraf comes in and out depending on what it is, and Entity, obviously. So because of that, we don't know which Urshifu that is. We want to try to redirect anything that Calyrex could try to, like, may come up against it. So in the event, right, in the event, we actually should start off with, because I would like to outspeed. First and foremost, I would like to outspeed. Let's go Calyrex and Dragonite. We're doing that so we can not worry about Fake Out, because it's not going to do anything to us, like, at all. Chien-Pao, and we'll bring Whimsicott. That way we can kind of come in and do a little bit of 1-2. We could have brought in Whimsicott and Calyrex, but if they bring in someone else, it's going to be able to, like, ruin our strat. It'll make it really hard. If they open up Pelipper, that's what I was really, really, really pressed on. Pelipper would ruin this strat. All right, so they brought out Calyrex and Incineroar, I have Calyrex, and Dragonite. Okay. Intimidate goes off, does not affect the Dragonite. We're gonna go ahead and go Astral Barrage. I'm gonna Terra. They don't. So Terra, Outrage. They're also gonna Terra. Is this gonna go to Incineroar or is it gonna go to Calyrex? It's Calyrex. Fighting? Fairy, gotcha. Fairy's not a bad one. Fighting, normal, ghost, or fairy. Those are the ones that I would select. If I'm gonna do the mirror, definitely gonna go with normal, right? Just because of the fact that, like, depending on how this interaction goes, we might see some very interesting interactions. But we're definitely gonna see a lot out of this one. I go first, so I won the 50-50. So that Calyrex is gonna survive. Mine won't, but that doesn't matter, because it doesn't affect Dragonite now. And I will move faster than theirs. So yeah, my Calyrex goes down and they get a slight boost. Oh no, Outrage isn't gonna hit Calyrex. Oh, and they immediately get a Citrus Berry boost too. That's not great. Please hit Fudge! I am locked into a move I can't do anything with. Dang it, okay. Oh, that sucks. Could have done something else. Anything else. Even Extreme Speed would be perfect right now, but it's not going to work now, which is unfortunate. Okay. Out comes Farigiraf. I'm gonna bring out Whimsicott. Oh, the Whimsicott's gonna help me out. Because we're gonna do Tailwind. And I have to click Outrage again. So hopefully you hit the Farigiraf. Do not hit the Calyrex. Please, Dragonite, for the love of God. You hit the Calyrex again. Draining Kiss. On the Dragonite. That didn't do a lot. Voice. It's a throat spray boost. Yeah, that didn't do a lot. Which is why I'm like, I don't really want to have that attack on me, just because it does not do a lot. Alright, Moonblast over the Calyrex. Which takes him to half. Please hit someone else! Quit going for the person in front of you! You can clearly see that it's... that's on me. That's so on me. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I mean, I can be mad. It was a gamble. I wasn't expecting Terra Fairy on Calyrex, and I didn't realize that afterwards, but that's totally fine. It is what it is. That's a really good counter for possible Dragonites. I don't think a lot of people have calcs for Dragonites, but that's a good one. It's absolutely a good one. Alright, now I'll bring out Chien Pao, who isn't going to survive very long, but we'll just go ahead and punch that thing in the face with a nice spinner. But also, like, well, we can't use Ice Shard. Farigiraf says no. Withdrew. Are you bringing out Incineroar? Oh, yes, you are. I was kidding. Don't do that. It's not like I'm going to knock out Calyrex anyway. Watch. I mean, I might have. Rain Kiss. Oh, this is going to knock me out. Watch this. Bop. Draining Kiss, which that's a lot of energy. 75% of damage. Really? That was a lot. That was way too much. My guy, that was way too much. Why did you do that? Like well, it did have a couple of boosts, obviously, yeah. I was gonna say, like, Draining Kiss normally doesn't do that much damage. Theirs did a lot, but having Citrus Berry was a pretty good counter, not gonna lie. I can't believe Dragonite just focused on the person in front of him. Hit the guy on the other side. Just beeline to like the person that's stronger for whatever reason. Okay, all right. We have Malamar, Alosan, I think that's the name. Flamigo, Hatterene, Gengar, and Weavile. So go ahead and set up these two. Stop the priorities and stuff like that. Now, Co-Star for Flamigo is going to get Co-Star, which is going to be really, really hard to deal with. But I think that we'll be able to do it. I think. Bring in Ogre Pond and we'll bring in Chi and Pao. I think we'll be okay. I wouldn't doubt that one of those are set up to be Terra Normal. And if that's the case, we might be struggling a little bit, but I don't think we will. I don't think so. Oh, Jesus. I'm looking at the weather. Next week's going to be like mid to low 90s again. Ew. Ew. I don't want that. I don't want any of that. All right, so we have Weavile and Malamar. So pressure is exerted. Psychic Seed, so we stop all priority. Although I'm not sure what Malamar is going to do. I think it has the contrary ability. That was highlighted in the Pokemon Shield game. So if it has contrary, we could be seeing something that has like a super huge boost. We're going to do this though. Okay, they're both weak against that. Let's go ahead and hit Follow Me on Entity. I don't know what they're going to do. I do have a +1 on my special defense thanks to the Psychic Seed. So what do you have? Pikachu face. Surprise Pikachu face. It looks like it doesn't even fit on the face all the way. Like it just sits at the bottom of the lip. Can you imagine like buying a mask and just having it sit just right below the bottom lip, or it's still like the part of your upper chin, not even like going over your chin? Can mask do that? I hope not, because it looks really, really odd. Malamar might be taking a huge amount of damage here. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So, Follow Me on the Entity. And that's a barrage. Okay, so I don't know what's up yet, but we're gonna set this off. And Lamo, Malamar goes down. Weavile, barely any health left. A special attack boost. Fake Tears on the Indie drops my special defense 2 stages, so it's -1 because I was +1. Out comes Flamigo. Co-Star. Copy stat changes. Which one? Nobody's. So what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. We'll just go ahead and help hand the Calyrex. Give myself a little bit of a boost. I have a +1 already. Oh, Wide Guard. Dang. Dang. Acid Barrage. Does nothing because Wide Guard. Good call. Excellent call. Fake Tears. Okay. That has pressure, so I want to get that away. I'm just gonna have Follow Me on Entity again. Send back Calyrex, I don't need it right now. We'll bring in Ogre Pond, who can definitely do damage to anyone on that side of the field. Because they're probably gonna sit there and spam Wide Guard again. Yep, there it is. It's not a bad counter. It absolutely stops me. Follow Me on the Entity, so you can lower down my special defenses if you want. That's cool. Screech. Indy avoided that attack. let's go ahead and hit you. And yeah, just keep following me. Hey, pay attention to me. Hey, pay attention to me. Hey, I'm super helpful, I think. Okay. Sorry, I thought I had a message for me. Co-star, you Terras, 2 Terra water. Whoa. So I'm going to do less damage, but Woodhammer is going to be doing a lot of damage further on. So follow me on the Indity. Cudgel does nothing. I mean, it's a little less than half. Screech hits the Indity. Drops its defense to liquidation. Gonna go right into Indity. Oh, survives with 5 HP. Let's go. What's its last? I don't know what its last is. Go ahead and hit that slot and I'll just do follow me one last time. Hey. Does not. Nice try. Fate has priority, and priority says no on Indity's field. Woodhammer, though. Here you go. Have one of those. Take one of those and... Oh, it's a crit. Take one of those and see me in the morning. Boom. Flamigo is down. And do we have another debuff from Weavile? Fake Tears. We do, and it goes straight to Indity. Indity is such a champ. Just taking all of that in stride. Okay, last Pokemon is Gengar. Now that's an interesting pick. I can't Terra. I don't think that matters. On Spiky Shield and change to Qian Pao. Get Indity off the field. Now we can turn back on priority. I don't think it really helps, but we can turn it back on for sure. Okay, Spiky Shield. Stop me from getting hit by stuff for the turn. Ice Shard. I mean, they can do priority. Clutch Wave. That's gonna knock out your own Weavile. That's kind of dumb. That was kind of dumb. Now we just do this, and I do this. Oh, yay, it protects. Okay, so next turn, it's not going to be so lucky. Ain't gonna be so lucky. You ain't gonna be so lucky. You ain't gonna be so lucky. Find out where it's from. Do it again. Okay. Yeah, like Gengar's, I think he's part poison now, but he's still ghost, and ghost weakens dark, and dark doesn't get poison doesn't resist dark. So yay. Okay, so we've got Miraidon, Metagross, interesting, Donzo, Flamingo, Tatsu, and Donphan. Okay. What are we cooking here? I know what Co-Star is supposed to do. I know what the bird does. But what does everyone else do? That's what I would like to know. What does everyone else do? Do. Okay, so we're gonna go Calyrex, and we're gonna go Qian Pao so that we can put immediate pressure. If we have to do with Dondozo, I'd rather have Ogerpon on my field, and I do have priority. And I could also turn off Electric Field by using Indy. So I'm going to use that. We're going to leave Dragonite, and we're also going to leave Whimsicott in the back. Because I don't know what they're going to open up with, right? They can open up with the Dondozo and, you know, get their +2 buffs, but I'm going to be applying a lot of pressure right in the beginning. Oh, Tatsugiri and Metagross. Now, Metagross might be highly affected against Calyrex. think it's Psychic type. It is. You can also do Sucker Punch on that. But I'm also afraid of getting hit by a priority move, so I'm going to... Should I worry about that? No. We'll double into that. I think Metagross is going to swap. Okay, no switches. Terra goes up. I'm going to save Chien-Pao from getting hit by Mach Punch. I think that's what it's called. It's a priority move that Metagross gets that hits really, it hits incredibly hard. There's Endure by Tatsugiri. Are they going to try to do the Wolf Glick thing? Okay. Metagross goes down. I get a +1. Should have been a +2, but since Endure kicked in. Sacred Sword. Doesn't knock down Tatsugiri because of Endure. They are. Does this work still? This better not work. Okay, for those who don't know, they're going to send out the Dawn. It's going to get the +2 boosts. But Tatsugiri faints inside Dodonzo, and then now I'm going to have to deal with both Pokemon on that side of the field. But I think there was a patch where they fixed that so it doesn't work anymore. And it was originally found out by Wolf Glick back in, what, Regulation A or B or whatever. And it's been like a really useful keepsake afterwards, but I do not think that's the case anymore. We do have Ogerpon in the back if we do need to counter after this. Let's go ahead and... No, we're gonna Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword completely ignores all the buffs. Astral Barrage, misses Tatsugiri. Hits the Dawn. Doesn't do that much damage. Sacred Sword. That's normal damage because Sacred Sword ignores all the buffs. Hurt by poisoning. It faints. This better not work. If it works, I'm gonna be mad. Pop it on the stat changes. Oh my god, it still works. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. As that... It's the last two. Sucker Punch doesn't do anything. Let's hit it with Ice Spinner. It's the only thing I got left. Throat Chop. Outspat. Fudge. I hate this. This is a dumb strat. This is absolutely a dumb strat. This should not be working. Goodbye. Yeah, that's not supposed to work. Honestly, it should not be working. Like, Tatsugiri getting knocked out while in Dondozo's, like, body should not be working that way. And unfortunately, it does. And because it does... Now, it's a Lumberry set. Okay. But that really doesn't matter. Because I'm going to hit it for a lot. And it's not going to be able to do hardly anything. We're going to protect. Actually, we're going to protect on... no, we're going to Wood Hammer here. I'm going to protect here. I need to be able to do damage after the fact, and I think I go faster. Yep, here it goes. Okay, that sets me up. There we go. Here comes Order Up. Just does nothing. Okay. I was afraid that I was going to do Earthquake, which would have knocked me out completely. Thankfully, it doesn't work that way. Sacred Sword. Brings it down to its 1. Wood Hammer. And it goes down. So essentially what happens is that you're not supposed to be able to get the boost from Tatsugiri when Tatsugiri faints inside Dodonzo. It's supposed to lose all of its stat boosts. But for some reason it doesn't. And because it doesn't, it makes it very, very hard to deal with Dodonzo. Now I lucked out, right? They decided to focus on Calyrex instead of focusing on the Pokemon that they should have. Because Calyrex couldn't knock out Flamigo right away. And it's not like they weren't going to regain some HP from the resting and stuff like that. I think Dodonzo would have lived in Astral Barrage and only got a +1. I don't think it's enough to get like major boosts, but I could be wrong in that fact. But since they focused down on my legendary and didn't focus down on the Pokemon that they should have, they allowed me to be able to recreate my win condition, even though that they had a Scarfed Flamigo. Now Flamigo doesn't usually outspeed Calyrider or like Shadow Rider. Does not do that, right? It had to have Sash, not Sash, but it had to have Scarf to be able to do that. God, that's irritating. Okay, so we have Terapagos, Tornadus, Indeedee, Ogerpon, that's water, Burgarath, and Incineroar. Okay, okay. How do I counter this team? Terapagos is going to be a problem, but we do have options. We do. We truly do have options. I just kind of have to pick and choose which one's going to be the best. We'll do Whimsicott, Chien-Pao, Calyrex, and I kind of want to bring in Ogerpon. We don't have anyone that's fairy, so we could bring in Dragonite and let things outrage. We're going to do that. We're probably going to get stopped again, but I'm hopeful. Fingers crossed, right? I am hopeful. Very, very, very hopeful that we are able to do this the right way. Okay, Burgarath, Tornadus, full shiny, let's go. Okay, so we'll first go ahead and get started off with the Tailwind on my side, and we will Ice Spinner into Tornadus, which should knock it out. They withdrew. Okay. So they're probably faked me out for out comes Incineroar. They probably faked me out for Trick Room, which would not be a bad option, especially when I activated Tailwind. Not be a bad option at all. Spinner into Incineroar does nothing. Activate Trick Room. There it is. Absolutely. Okay. Realistically, there's like no one that I could use here. Go ahead and protect on both. Actually, let's swap to Dragonite. Swap to Dragonite. I know that I outspeed, which is not going to be the biggest thing. But they could use Fake Out, which then would cause a problem, but I don't think that you would actually do that. Burgarath is out there. They don't really have to worry about priority. Dazzling Gleam comes out. That's really bad against Dragonite. It's not super effective. Oh, it's super effective. It's not going to be KO. Here comes Flare Blitz. Into Dragonite's not very effective against that, though. Does leave him with the burn. Are you serious? Are you serious? Bro, Chacha, what is this? What is this? Moonblast. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. They played me like a fool. I wasn't expecting Trick Room out of Fergara. Why not? Let's do that, and I'll just outrage. Why not? It's probably gonna get knocked out anyway. So why not? Burnt. Dazzling Gleam. Ah. Lives with 6 HP. Go. Flare Blitz to Whimsicott. It goes down. That's cool. Alright, Dragonite. Hit something really, really hard. Hit the Friggraff. Please hit the Friggraff. Outrage into the Friggraff. Please hit the Friggraff. You didn't hit the Friggraff. And he lives? I know you're burnt, but Jesus, that's insane. What? It's because I didn't Terra you, isn't it? It's because I didn't Terra you. I doubt it. It's not. It's not because of that. I just want to say that. Bring out Calyrex. Yeah, they shut me down. There's nothing. I can't do anything. Friggraff turned me off. Not in a good way. Not in the slightest. Trick Room lasts for 2 more turns. I have 1 more turn of Tailwind, which doesn't really matter. Let's just go ahead and use Sacred Sword on you. And we're gonna Terra Draining Kiss on the Friggraff. Why not? We got completely shut off. It would be incredibly hard and difficult to get a win from this position. Dazzling Gleam. Not enough to get the Chien-Pao. Flare Blitz. Down goes Chien-Pao. Like, I'm locked into like Draining Kiss, so there's like nothing I can do now. Draining Kiss. Look up. I have specs. I literally have specs. I might not be Terra'd, but I have specs. It does nothing. It does nothing. Wouldn't be. Ow. Ow. Hit 2 times. Yeah, just do knockoff. You don't. No, that's 4 times weak. I'm not. Well, 2 times weak. No. Just no. Just no. Just stop it. Just no. Just it's not gonna work. Okay, got Hisuian Arcanine, Ice Rider, Grimmsnarl. Oh, it's not Ice Rider. It's Blasteria. Okay. Incineroar. We had Zamazenta. We have Entei. Wow. Okay. Okay, I see you. There's something on my screen that's no longer there. Let's go. Okay. Dang, what am I gonna do here? I saw the ice pony and was like, oh, Ice Rider's here. And then I saw Zamazenta. I was like, no, that's not. It's not. That's not how you do things. I don't see an obvious Trick Room setter on this team. So I'm a little confused. But I'll bring Calyrex and Indity to start us off. Ogerpon, and I'll bring in Chien-Pao. We'll leave Dragonite in the back because I do not want to set up Outrage, and then Outrage just sits in front of Grimmsnarl. It's like, does he always attack the Pokemon that's in front of him? Is that what happens? And then it's just like a 50% chance of going either way? Because that, if it would have hit for Friggraff, well, it couldn't even knock out Incineroar, so I don't even think it would really matter. But yeah, I get it was burned, but come on. Come on. Calyrex Indity. Alright, as one, because I am the faster person on the field. That's how abilities go, by the way. Psychic Surge. Am I faster than Incineroar? That's interesting. Psychic Seed that's activated. And then Intimidate. Okay, so we do have some options here. We could Astral Barrage, but I don't think that's going to be the best option for us. We could do Draining Kiss, but I don't think it's also going to be the best option for us. It would hurt Grimmsnarl. It would hurt Grimmsnarl. Yeah, we'll Draining Kiss to Grimmsnarl, because I do see screens coming up. And we'll go ahead and hit Dazzling Gleam to do just a little bit more damage. There's the light screen, so it's not going to do as much damage, but that's totally fine. Draining Kiss. Oh, that's well, it is Grimmsnarl. It is Grimmsnarl, but that's a lot. Knockoff goes over the Entity. It's still a lot. Go ahead and just Dazzling Gleam again. Draining Kiss. Because I'm assuming that Calyrex is going to go down. They're probably going to just go ahead and just take out Entity more than anything. They're not receiving a whole lot of damage. Knockoff. Oh, there's Calyrex. There it goes, ×4. They ain't surviving that, which is totally fine. I'm okay with that because now I could bring out someone that's actually worth bringing out, like Chien Pao. Now I'll actually take out Incineroar, no problem. And now I can use Follow Me on Entity to redirect the damage that Chien Pao would have gotten. They go ahead and bring out Zamazenta. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing that. Dauntless Shield, so now it gets a +1 defense bonus. Sacred Sword over there. Follow Me over here. Probably going to swap out Incineroar, but if they do that, they run the risk of getting hit a lot for Zamazenta. So they have to really, really, really think of what they're going to do. I know next turn, if I don't, depending on what happens now, right? So Sacred Sword goes into Incineroar, which should knock it out. It goes down. Super effective hit. Let's go. It's also a crit. That's even better. Let's freaking go. And Behemoth Bash goes over to Entity, knocks it out. Okay. So now here's the apparent problem, right? I outspeed Zamazenta still. I do not know if I do it with Ogerpon. Okay. So that makes my decision way easier. We're going to Terra over here. And I'm going to... Actually, let's go ahead and Protect first. Okay, the field lasts for 2 more turns. So I'll Protect here. And I'm going to Ivy Cudgel... Yeah, can't really do anything. Let's go ahead and Ivy Cudgel Zamazenta. Probably going to Protect. Here comes Terra. Going to go to Zamazenta. Probably Water. Fighting. Okay. So it removes its own weakness to fire, but it's not resisting fire either, so now it's just neutral. Might be relying on the boost. Ow, okay. Because Entei cannot burn what's his name? Ogerpon. Cannot be burnt. Fire. So we'll go both into Entei now. Let's go there, and I'm going to Follow Me on Ogerpon. Let's do that. Nice spinner. Hit Zamazenta. Bring him down just a little bit further. Takes away from the field, so now I can use my moves. Body press. Oh no. I might have screwed myself. Sacred Fire. Yeah, I screwed myself. So the original idea before I completely changed it last second, I feel like would have been like the best choice, right? I think Body Press would have went into Qian Pao, and because Qian Pao would have been knocked out, that would have went to me anyway, or both of them would have focused on Qian Pao. I'm not 100% sure. I cannot say for certain, but that's just kind of how I feel about it. I think they were not, I think it was opposite without the follow me. I think one would have went into it, or both of them would have went to Qian Pao, and Qian Pao would have been knocked out at one point in time, but not both, if that makes any sense. I might have been able to knock out Zamazenta and had a hard time dealing with Entei, but I'm not sure at all. Dang, how would you guys do that last turn? I think I did the best option, but the quick changes at the end was probably like my downfall. Because as soon as Body Press came in, even if that was going to Qian Pao, I would have had another turn, I feel. I think I screwed myself that way. I also didn't Terra, which would have been awesome to do on Ogre Pawn. Yeah, I think I ruined it, honestly. Dang. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and Pokefans Select, that's going to be the end of today's battle video. We ended it at 53 and 60 to 113 battles, so we are 7 behind with the losers, the losses record that I have here. So 5360 is not bad. The number that we have for our ranking is 16,661. It's almost a terrible number, but it does kind of match back and forth, so that's kind of dope. We went 3 and 3, which is not something I was expecting. Match 5 we went 0 and 4. We got swept with literally one fake out, Trick Room, and Incineroar just had its day on my team just because we couldn't really capitalize. And then not even 10 seconds after Dragonite lived against the Frigoraph move, it gets burnt. Man, that sucks. Frigoraph move and Flare Blitz gets burnt right after that. It's like, oh, that's no fun. So nothing was going to happen with that, unfortunately, even though I tried. And then when I tried doing Outrage to maybe survive one, maybe knock out a Pokemon to maybe put myself on the winner's side, it was not happening. I couldn't even knock out Incineroar even after being burnt with Choice Band. That's interesting. So it's really, really funny how things work out that way. But it works out that way because of a particular reason, right? We all play this game because of RNG, skill, and hopefully favorite Pokemon that we tend to use a lot. I feel like the meta is realistically focusing on 3 Mons all the time, and that's Incineroar, Frigoraph, and Rillaboom. Seems that way. Anyway, it's not always going to be the case, but that's how it just feels like it to me. But because we are at the end of the video, though, I do appreciate you guys for making it this far. And if you have, leave a comment down below, but just know that I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It does help out quite a bit. Do me one last favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below, as I do reply to any and all comments left behind. And I would like to hear from what you guys think of what I said in the beginning of the video. I have been getting requests to do other content besides doing battle videos, and I want to hear your guys' voice before I start looking into some of the numbers behind it and seeing what we can and cannot do. I have a feeling that because I already have a hard time making battles like this and teams consistently, I feel like I'm going to be underperforming while adding something else to do as well. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm willing to listen, but I will need to really take a step back and see what I can and cannot do. So just keep that in mind when you guys are letting me know down in the comments. If you are a brand new viewer and wants to see more content like this, there's a playlist with your name. Well, it's on it, but maybe not. That you can watch all the way up till now. It starts at season 4 all the way up until season 20, where we battled with different teams, different archetypes, kind of get to know teams and matchups and so on and so forth, and different strategies that myself have been come up with, or even using rental teams that you guys have come up with that's in the community, or at least on my Discord. I don't want to focus anything on too niche type builds or just kind of grab people's teams that are always at number 1. I don't think anyone's really gonna learn if they do that. My method, like right here, is probably like the best that I could offer, because I show my progress from start to finish, my wins, my losses, and what I do to make different changes to the team. So that's kind of where I'm feeling, and people may or not may disagree or not, but it's just I think that's going to be where my niche is, right? But if you're a returning viewer and you like what you see, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and you can also turn on the notification bell and select it to all to be notified next. The plan is to be able to upload a video every single day, except for the days where it's triple digits, like it's really, really hot. I don't have AC in my room, so that's why it is what it is. If I have to wake up early for like work, phone calls, or like OT and stuff like that, it's because I work swing shifts, so a lot of times I'm recording stuff in the middle of the evening, and when you guys see it at 8 a.m. I'm already in bed asleep. So that's why I have those exceptions. But the plan is to upload every single day. That way you guys have a new Pokemon battle video to watch, listen to, or just play in the background. You know, to each their own. I like listening to stuff like this. May not be able to see it all the time, but that's just me. But yes, that's all that I really have. Again, think hard on what you guys would like to see on the channel. I will listen to everyone's criticism and see what I can do, and then I'll come back to you guys when I have something cohesive that is shareable and give you some insight of what we can and cannot do in the future. And with that all being said, thank you again for watching. If you guys want to know anything more about me, look in the description. Please consider leaving the like, commenting, and subscribing. All of those 3 should have lit up on the screen, and if they didn't, let me know and I will let YouTube know that that thing is broken. I have seen it light up, and I like it when it does, so it's pretty dope. And that's it. That's all that I got. Happy Sunday. We'll come back for more, and I can't wait to see what happens for the next season. So yeah, stay cool, stay hydrated, and have a good one. Till then, take care.